So I'll just dive right into the video. So unfortunately, the Quant price has been rejected by this trend line in the 4-hourly time frame, therefore indicating the continuation of this overall downtrend. That is why I've been mentioning a couple of times in my videos that I want to see the Quant price have a break above this trend line in order for me to flip bullish, because one way to identify a change in the trend of the market is if we see the price have a break above or below the trend line. Let me use the previous Quant price history as an example. If we move back in time right here, you guys can see that the Quant price has been finding support at this trend line right here. Yes, so whenever we do have a dip to the downside or a dump to the downside, we always see the Quant price find support at this trend line right here. But at some point we saw the Quant price have a break below the trend line, and it is also followed by a retest of the trend line, and therefore we can say that we may be witnessing a change in the trend of the market for the Quant price. And now we are currently witnessing this long period of lower lows and lower highs, which is basically the result of this trend line acting as resistance. So that is why we must break above the trend line for me to flip bullish. So another way to identify the bottom of a trend is basically looking out for bottoming patterns. One way or one example is right now, right here, the Quant price could right now be forming essentially a double bottom pattern. If you guys look closely, we made the first bottom right here, and that was at March 10 of 2023. So March 10, and now we have touched the exact same level once again right here, and that is around $106. Let me just draw out a trend line right here. Yes, $106. So that was when we made the first swing low right here during March 10. And now we have seen the Quant price after 2 months. We have seen the Quant price revisit the exact same price level. Yes. So yeah, one way, again, I've said this, one way to identify the bottom is to identify potential bottoming patterns. So right here, I guess you can say this could be a double bottom pattern clearly. And the neckline is located right here, essentially at this resistance zone, and that is around $133. So if let's say the Quant price manages to break above this trend line, that's one positive confirmation, and then we continue moving to this neckline right here, then you can say that this could be a massive double bottom pattern. But we haven't done that yet, so it's too early to call this. But that is, or this right here is a potential double bottom pattern. So if we do break above the neckline, $133, then we could see the Quant price have a massive rally that could take us to higher prices, forming higher highs. Yes, that is one possibility, but again, right now it is still too early to call that, because first of all, the Quant price still has not, wait a second, broken above this trend line. Yes. So one thing we must do right now is we want to see the Quant price have a break above this trend line in order for me to flip bullish. But yeah, based on the recent price action, we saw the Quant price get rejected. Therefore, right now, I'm expecting lower lows for the Quant price to come. The first level of support is $106. That's where we have made this swing low right here. And again, this is acting as support. If the Quant price breaks below $106, I expect the next support zone at $104. We could dump to the next support zone. Essentially, that's again $104. So that is the quick update. If you guys want to trade Bitcoin and altcoins, and don't forget to sign up and Bybit using my affiliate link, you guys get up to $30,000 in bonus as well as 0 fees. And don't forget to join my Discord server where I post daily market signals and updates to my videos.